Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. And don't forget to loaf and lubricate. It's Thursday, so it's story day. Once there was a village that was being terrorized by a snake. It was biting people, biting animals, hissing, making the villagers afraid to walk out. So they knew there's only one thing to do. Got to call the local yogi, because yogis have no fear. And as they say, snakes knows heart. Snakes knows heart. So they would feel the vibration of the yogi. So the yogi came out to the field and chanted his mantra, Om, Om, Om. The snake slithers out, and the yogi says, What are you doing? I hear you're biting people, hissing, making life terrible. Has nobody initiated you to yoga? The snake said, No. He says, oh, let me give you your mantra, chant your mantra, you'll become very peaceful. I'll come back and check on you. So the yogi initiates the snake to the mantra. The snake starts chanting the mantra. The snake is in bliss. Never felt such deep rushes before. And so, of course, it's totally chill. And now the villagers notice that the snake is not hissing or doing anything like it used to. So the most precocious boys, they kind of poked it with a stick. They wanted to see would it move, would it fight, and anything. And it just laid there because it was in a state of total yoga chill. Well, then they started grabbing it and whipping it, flinging it around, flipping it this way, flipping it this way, flipping it that way, flipping it, and just left it for a bloody pulp there. You know, in a long time or a short time, the yogi comes back. He chants the mantra, Om, Om, Om. The snake comes slithering out. You know, his arm is in a bandage. He got a crutch. He says, What the hell happened to you? He says, Well, you told me to be non-violent. So I chanted my mantra. I got so relaxed and peaceful. And then the boys saw that I was just sitting there and I wasn't hissing and biting anybody. So they picked me up and they whipped me this way, that way, this way, this way. And they left me the way you see me now. He says, You're such an nincompoop. I told you not to bite, but I didn't tell you not to hiss. So sometimes we got to put on the scary face. Um, on Thanksgiving Day, I wish you well. I hope that you have a lot to be grateful for. But I just want to remind you, get these same lessons today, whether it's a holiday or not. Whatever we think upon frequently, whatever we ponder upon, that will become the inclination of our mind. And as the Buddha says, incline your mind to well being. Nobody knows what the future will be like, so just come back to this moment. Once you realize that whatever you give your attention to, that's going to be activated in reality. And if you dwell on it, you will draw it to yourself. It'll materialize in your life. So, what experiences will you let dominate your vibrations? Can you choose which vibrations are going to dominate your life? And of course, when you do, you find that there are a lot of things to feel good about. But you got to even look for that. As I mentioned yesterday, when you set goals for yourself, dopaminergics means it doesn't even mean if you satisfy the goal. There's a brain rewarding system that makes you feel good about going for something, trying to accomplish something. It feels right for you, and you desire to have more of it. That's why I'm always saying yoga practice is important. If you ignore the body and you're ignorant of the body, the slightest little mosquito bite or stomach ache or runny nose can divert your attention, and then what could be sublime is caught up in the ridiculous. So dull body, dull mind, sharp body, sharp mind. But all of this begins with practice, which means yoga is esoteric, but it starts off with common sense. I hope that you all remember that we have so many unbelievable advantages in this country, and for the far majority of us, you got a roof over your head, running water, electricity, fire at the stove, all those things that make life so much easier for us. Please, I hope you never take anything for granted, and especially the relationships that you have in your life, whether it's grandparents, parents, siblings, friends, co-workers, next door neighbors, and just all of humanity. I hope you find it within yourself to give the best you're capable of giving, and always be thankful for all the breaks that you've gotten to bring you to this point. Have a great holiday. I'll see you tomorrow.